in English, but you know, to really more on a daily basis do other things and speak in English, especially perhaps with someone who speaks very fluently. It's a more challenging thing to do when you're living where you live. So what I want to say, with having said all of that, is that don't feel frustrated, because that's a very, you know, for your situation, you guys, at least you have an advantage that you are immersed at work in English. So you have an advantage over a lot of people who would like to be able to have more access to it, and they don't. So right then and there, you're working with it every day. So what we have to do is try and give you some more tools to be able to listen to it more and try and speak as much as you possibly can while you're here. So, but it's normal. And that chip in your head, you know, where you have to sit and organize things, because you're doing that translation process that all of us do. I did that when I first, you know, left the United States and immersed myself in Spanish. You know, I had to do the same thing every single moment of every single day. For like those first 3 months that I told you about, I was translating from Spanish to English and English to Spanish, and it's exhausting. Yeah. It's very, very tiring. So, you know, when you're at the end of a conference for 2 or 3 days and you're only listening to English,
my work.
English and
what he does, the simultaneous translation, even though you train for it and that's what you do, it's a tiring process. And, you know, until you have the opportunity to speak more and more and more, and that starts to go away, that's, you know, part of the process. So don't feel frustrated. It's a normal, the normal steps that you have to take until you might have the opportunity to, you know, stay abroad, work abroad, live abroad at some point in your lives, which would be the greatest opportunity of all to really perfect your English skills.
Okay.
So I wanted to introduce another kind of fun short game. I thought we could start by learning each other's names better. I mean, obviously you all know each other, but I don't know you very well yet, and I thought we could practice with a little bit of like adjectives, using adjectives in English, okay? So if each one of you can think of an adjective that begins with the first letter of your first name. Yeah, it can be something funny, it can be something that describes who you are as a person. However you want to choose that word, think about it for a few minutes, because that is going to be the name that you are going to be addressed as for the rest of the day today. You know, so think of something that you don't mind everyone calling you for the rest of today, for the next 8 hours, okay? So take a couple minutes and think of something.